Hangout stream for Wednesday, December 29th, 2021. Do.
Hey, so got those why Jean looks so wallen, lost jawlards and white timbers. And Shaka, I see was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlards and white timber. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril. We love you. Dathan has left the planet. One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain, deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost, all the wisps and wasps and the mezzoloss, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. We are going to try something a little bit different tonight. This is a genre of game that I actually like to play when I'm doing other things. Like, sometimes I'll play these tower defense games while I'm editing footage, because you can pause them and unpause them. You can change the speed of the game that sort of thing. But since I'm not editing footage this time period, that means I don't have an excuse to play tower defense games. So why don't we go ahead and give this one a try. This one's Element TD. It came out last April, and I played all the way up to level 25 in Chapter 4, and then I couldn't beat that. So they've added a bunch of new towers and stuff since then, so I figure why don't we go back to the early game and see, get a sense of if those new towers change anything. Maybe try and turn some of these 1 stars into a 4-star. Although this first level, we only... Okay, wait. Hold on. Is it just giving me all the explanations here? Okay, great. So basically, the further you get into the game, the more points that you have to spend on different stuff for your tower loadout. Let's go ahead and clear a bunch of these things. Boom. So we got 14 points. So basically a bunch of these towers down here, the level 4 towers, I guess they are, weren't available last time I played this. So I could never get any of them. Now, unfortunately, though... Okay, let's just reset all our points. Okay, we're just going to reset all our points, and we're going to try something weird here. So let's do... I think if we do 2 of each of these, we'll unlock a bunch of stuff. I have enough points from getting pretty far into the game. So Trickery is not a tower that I really care about. Lightning Tower is a fun tower because it bounces around. Okay, so then that opens up the Windstorm Tower. Now we've opened up the Obelisk, which I didn't have before, the Singularity, the Railgun. I don't know what 90% of this stuff does at this point in the game because they added, like I said, like 16 new towers. So part of me just wants to go in and mess with stuff and see what we open up. Okay, so if we add the Geyser, the Atom, we can unlock Incantation. Let's just unlock a bunch of stuff and go in here and mess around. Is kind of what I'm imagining at this point, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, technically, if we want to get these towers really good, some of these have to be leveled up better, like the Windstorm, the Incantation Tower, the Lightning Tower. It requires level 3 of Light and Fire. Okay. Earth, a level 3. We don't have enough points for that now. That's fine. Okay, so let's just start. We're in level 1 here. Okay, so there's going to be an onslaught of cows, and we have a very small amount of money. Oh, good. All of our towers are too expensive, except for, like, the very basic cannon tower. Or, no, this is the arrow tower. And this is the cannon tower. We can't even afford to make that one. We need to get some gold, apparently. Where's our actual gold count? 71 in the upper... So as soon as we hit 79 gold... we can put in one of these. And it's like, okay. So I'm this guy down here. And I'm the tower builder or whatever. And basically, as the mobs get killed, we get more money. We can build more towers, that sort of thing. Now, because this is a super early level, I'm not sure how much actual, like, cool stuff... Like, we can do some upgrades here. But, like, do we really need to? Maybe, maybe not. Boom. So we can just start upgrading things. We can turn this into a lightning tower if we get 341, which we might not. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. We'd probably be better off... Okay, so if this guy survives, he'll cost us a bunch of lives. Lives are up here in the upper left. Yeah, this game has not just inflation, but what do you call it? Things. Oh yeah, I should probably mention we're in T-Joe Eckhillsburg mode. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. We are 18 away from the next face camera exchange. Where's the abacus? Let's grab that real quick. Grabacus and abacus, please. Okay. And these cows are going to start being a problem. Whoops. How do I move? Oh no, I don't remember how to move. How do I move the... How do I pan? Okay. So another thing we can do here is we can turn these towers into different kinds of towers. Ooh. We can finally make this one into a lightning tower. And that'll jump the lightning between the two. Boom. One of the reasons I like these games, though, is because you can speed them up. Okay, so there's a wave break. Oh, one thing that's neat about this game, too, is as you play, the paths that the monsters take will get longer. Okay, so if we want here... The cows are just kind of here. No, because this is like level 1. Okay, so we can also like turn this into let's see. Water tower. We don't seem to have the ability to upgrade water towers into anything good. Oh yeah, we do. We can turn them into a geyser tower. So yeah, the cows are the starting enemies, because this is literally level 1. I'm just trying to show the mechanics of the game. In fact, I'm going to turn off the ring light. I don't think we really need it on right now. Okay. And you can see that the lightning tower is doing a lot more damage than the water tower because, for one thing, it's higher level. For another thing, it's hitting things earlier and killing stuff before it even gets close to the other one. Ooh, we can upgrade this into a windstorm tower if we get enough money, or just make it a more powerful lightning tower if we get enough money. So, one of the things I like about this game, though, is you can speed up how quickly the enemies come through. So, if you're like, okay, my tower setup is really good, I can just set this to, like, ×7 here. Boom. Mission 1, fear the cows. Cows cleared. Okay, so the score threshold I hit here, I didn't get a great score because I didn't do it super quickly, and I was on normal difficulty. But either way, core concept. This is the rough. Now, the towers and the monsters both have elements to them, and there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors bit there. If we go to this elemental cycle level, why don't we go ahead and set this one on hard? We're going to keep the same towers I had last time, although... Will we? Burp, 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 burp. Yeah, we'll just keep it the same as last time. So, each element is strong to what's on the right of it and weak to what's on the left of it, okay, up here. So that means water is strong against fire but weak against poison. Light is strong against darkness but weak against earth. Plant is strong against earth but weak against fire. It's basically Pokemon rules. So, as you can see, we've got this whole path here that the monsters come in the blue portal and out the red portal. And we can see that the first wave of monsters is going to be light and dark monsters. And dark takes double damage from light. Light takes double damage from earth. So, okay, we've only got 250 gold here. So we could set up just one light tower. Oh my gosh. How do you turn off these random requests? I don't want those. We could just build one light tower here that's going to have a pretty good range to get started. And then see how maybe then when we get some money, we'll build an earth tower. So we can hit start game. And I'm going to put these on a... Let's set this to 7x maybe here. Uh-oh. Maybe that's a terrible idea. Hey! Not everything survived. Great. So let's put an earth tower here now too. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. It looks like the elements that are coming out of the tower have shifted. So now it's water and fire. And so what's good against water? Poison is good against that. So we can put a poison tower here. And that'll get rid of those guys faster. Okay. So we can zoom in there. Boop. Okay. So we can upgrade our towers when we get enough money, which is going to be about 500 for each of them. Or we can also change their types to, like, we can do, like, straight upgrades so it becomes, like, a level 2 light tower, or we could turn it into a lightning tower or something. Okay, so we've got, what are these guys coming out here? These guys are Earth. And Earth is especially weak against plant. We don't actually have any plant towers out yet. Maybe it'd be a good idea to put some in. But if we're going to put them in somewhere, we probably want to put them in somewhere that they're going to be able to do stuff. So why don't we put this plant tower here? And so basically we start just kind of... Okay, so we've got earth, fire, and darkness. So what's good against darkness? Light. We're already covered there. What's good against fire? Water. We don't have a water tower yet. Where are we going to put our Warner Brothers? And our Warner sister, I ask. But we need gold. Yeah, so the twist... That's why it's called element tower defense. Is because you got to kind of do some element matching in order to figure this out. And... So as you go through, when you start the game, you're pretty constrained about which towers that you can build. It's only because I've played through Chapter 4 that I have so many towers open to me in early game. So, like I said, we're just playing this like super early level 2 just to kind of show you guys what the core concepts are of the game. And then I'll show you all some of the more advanced levels later on, so you can kind of get a sense of where the game goes from here. Because this is, you're probably looking at this going like, oh, this is pretty simple. It gets worse, which also means it gets better in its own way. But yeah, okay. Wait, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. What we don't have right now is a fire tower here. Let's build a fire tower to get rid of these plant guys. Okay. So the portals have flipped locations now. So now the monsters are going to come out over here and go back in over here. So one thing that we can do is during these wave resets, we can sell the towers for full price and then either use that money to upgrade things or to move things. So like this tower is pretty great in terms of its range. We don't have to move it at all. This one, though, not as good. If we upgraded it to a howitzer tower, which we could afford to do, but the problem with that is it, what do you call it? If we tried to, it would have been out of range anyway for most of where the enemies are going to be. So let's, instead of upgrading it in place, we're going to just build a howitzer tower over here, and we'll leave this little plant guy where he was. Then we got 22 coins left, so we'll just go ahead and say we're ready. This game is called Element TD 2, Element Tower Defense 2. This is one of the things that I usually play when I'm editing. Not usually, but sometimes. But right now I don't have any footage to edit. So, I'm showing it off here. This is not a paid or advertised game or something. This is something that I like genuinely play in my free time. And kind of part of the fun of taking some time off of Hermitcraft is to show y'all some of the things I do when I'm not playing Hermitcraft. So, welcome, Smokey. Okay. So it looks like the towers that we're using are pretty good fits here. Now, once again, we're playing level 2 just so I can show you guys the fundamentals. So it'll probably get harder once we start catching up to the actual, like, levels that I'm struggling with. Okay. So we have money now to upgrade this tower, finally. So we'll have a little bit extra lightning and firepower there. Our lives are up here in the upper left. We have 50 lives. If any of those big guys go through, they cost us 10. Okay, so we 4-starred that one by beating it relatively quickly, not losing any lives, and playing on hard. So, yeah, I don't know that stars are actually good for anything, but... yeah. So core concept, a lot of these early game levels, I only barely beat on 1 star the first time, but if I played back through them again, I could probably do better because I've got more towers now. The actual level that I am on in the plot is this one. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do at it, because I hit a wall on this level like months ago, and I could never beat it. So why don't we go play this one just to remind me of how terrible it was. I don't remember what I actually want out of these. So like they're recommending certain towers and stuff. Honestly, it's been so long since I played this. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to... let's just go in blind and then see what I actually need. Okay, welcome back to Grand City. Before you only defended a small portion of the map, now face the full map in its grandeur. Okay. So, we have... Oh, that's right. That's what was hard about this level. So, there's monster... So, we're going to start off... Basically, monsters come out of the blue portals and head toward the red one in the center. And we start off with one quadrant here that we have to defend. Now, light creeps take extra damage from earth. So... we can afford one nuclear tower at this point. And I've never had a nuclear tower before. So maybe we should see how terrible an idea it is to just start the level with one nuclear tower. And, nothing else. Well, let's see. Actually, wait, we still got 300. Can we afford anything else? We can afford one basic tower. So it'll probably be... If I had to guess, whatever comes out next will probably be plant. So then let's just do a fire tower here too. Because why not? This is us just experimenting and probably doing a very, very bad job. Okay, so here we go. We're going to hit start game. We're at 1x. I've never used one of these nuclear towers before. So I have no idea what it actually even technically does. Let's see. Primary target's HP is doubled. Oh. And then deals radiation damage to everything around it. Maybe it's a bad idea to put a tower that doubles anything that it hits health by... Well, I don't know. Maybe it's working okay. It's hard to say. I can't tell what's happening right now. Okay. But let's go ahead and put in a howitzer tower here, because some of those are definitely getting through. Then let's put in another howitzer here, I guess. Yeah, a lot of those are getting through. I don't think the radiation is killing them as quickly as I would like. So, as you can see, once they go through the red portal here, they come back through the blue portal again. And so they continue to harangue your towers. And, yeah, what can go wrong experimenting with nuclear towers? Nuclear towers, we'll do it live. Okay, so the next wave is indeed a plant wave. I was right about that. That was my guess. I was like, they're probably going to put a plant wave in next, because plants are weak, or plants are strong against Earth. And so that way, if you built a bunch of Earth towers in wave 1, you'd be in trouble in wave 2. And hey, surprise, we are. So we are not... How do I close that menu? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have a bad time here. We're probably gonna lose this in the second wave. But this is the difference between the late game and the early game is you really got to think things through. And wow, I did not spend any time thinking any part of this through. We're just kind of, like I said, doing it live. And we are losing a lot of lives in the process. Okay. We've lost 75 lives so far, but as long as we don't lose all of them... Okay, so the next wave is water. So I hope you didn't build too many fire towers, because they're worthless in this wave. So we need to build some disease towers here, because that's what affects water the most. And we want to make a real hard time for these guys. The earth towers will do okay, but these disease towers will be much more helpful. Or darkness towers. So we can just kind of keep putting these through here. Now, if I had to guess, though, whatever's next will be resistant to darkness. So it'll be light. But, I mean, we're not losing. This is almost working okay. Yeah, that wasn't good enough, though. Okay. How effective is spamming cheap towers? Way more effective than what I'm doing now. We really kind of botched this by spending all of our money on the nuclear tower that I didn't know how it works. Because this nuclear tower is designed to go in like a constellation of towers, and I just didn't care. I did what I wanted, and that was the wrong answer, it turned out. Okay. So luckily these howitzers are going to be effective against these guys. We can upgrade those. And they'll keep being more effective. The fire tower here can be upgraded now at this point. So can this guy. Well, assuming we have money to do it. But hey, it looks like we kind of hit a tipping point where we're actually making our money back. We lost a lot of lives in the process. And we have a terrible setup here. But we are now surviving. Does this game favor upgrades over more towers? Usually, you want to kind of build constellations of towers, not just spam towers everywhere. And there's been absolutely no thought or strategy put into this layout. I'm shocked that I haven't died already. This is very seat of your pants gameplay on my part here. Okay. So we've got a bunch of stuff all over the place here. If we could kill these guys, that would be fantastic. Good, we are killing those guys. Welcome, Quiet Devious. I'm showing off a game that I usually play off camera. Now, let's see, what are these ant things here? It's an apocalypse crab. Every 30 seconds, it spawns 5 mini creepers. Oh, no, I don't like that. Can we upgrade these before all those things get away? No, of course not. Too late. So we're losing a lot more lives, I'll tell you that. Hope you aren't excited about lives in this game. Because, yeah. Those are not... Oh. So, now... having survived the first 5 waves... Barely... losing 90 lives in the process, the game has added 2 more portals. And... Thembo Friendship says, when tipping via PayPal, should we use the sending to a friend option or paying for goods or service option? Usually friends and family. I mean, well, if you send it friends and family, then PayPal doesn't take a cut. But, excuse me. Okay, so, or at least not as big a cut. Okay, so... we have some money, and we can relocate some towers. Oh boy. So, if we want to now, we can set up some lightning towers throughout here, and maybe that'll help. Okay. But we should be aware that I'm almost certain that what they're going to do is they're going to immediately have the next wave be all stuff that, okay, wait, so dark takes 200% damage from light. Should we sell this nuclear tower? I'm not sure that this nuclear tower was the best idea in the first place. Let's go back here. We can build a singularity tower or a railgun. Railgun tower. Oh, wait, that doesn't have a lot of range. Boo. Boo. Well, I still want it. So we're going to replace that singularity tower with a railgun tower. Oh, these things this doesn't have a good enough range, though, really, is the problem. So let's put the railgun tower here, I guess. And we'll see how terrible an idea that was. And then we'll go ahead and build a lightning tower here, because that'll actually cover 3 of these at least. Hey, Cool Cat Gaming MC, thank you for the raid. Okay, so ready. Let's see how this goes. So how does this railgun work? Is it working? I can't tell. Well, it's killing all of the guys that get close to it, so in that way, it seems to be working. What we probably want to do then is build another lightning tower over here, just to kind of complement that stuff. And then probably another one over here as well. Hey, we actually survived that wave, but now everything this turn is rock that takes 50% damage from light. Okay. But we knew that was a possibility, and we were completely unprepared. Bloom Tower, what does that do? Oh boy, that's... None of these are great. Okay. So we're just gonna put in some of our own nature towers here until we feel better about our life choices, which really we don't deserve to feel better about. These were bad life choices, y'all. We made bad choices. Oh no. Yeah, this is about to go real bad real fast. Oh boy. Lot of surviving monsters there. Oh boy. Okay, why don't we put some why don't we upgrade this nature tower? That'd be a smart one. Okay. Please don't yell in all caps there, Amy, but welcome. Okay. Hey, we got a tip rolling in via PayPal here from Emily. Thank you very much, Emily, who says, here's a little tip to help keep you going between seasons of Hermitcraft. Your streams are one of my favorite things to listen to while I am working. Glad to help. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. This is still the questionable nuclear tower run, but I kind of stopped paying attention for a second. So let's slow everything down. What are these? These are fire. Oh boy, okay. Let's build a windstorm tower right here, if we can. We're not gonna get that built in time. Oh boy. This is what I get for, I should have set that to, what do you call it? Oh no, there's more of them coming through. Oh boy, okay. Oh boy. So, lots of parts of this are what the kids would call suboptimal. But that's okay. Okay. Colorful Cute says, I love these kind of games. Yeah, this is my favorite of the newer ones. I used to play a lot of, what do you call it? Defense Grid. I really like Defense Grid. Okay. So it looks like this tower is actually keeping up. Ooh, I can upgrade this into an obelisk tower. Fires a constant beam or a railgun tower. Ooh, we've already got a railgun tower. We don't have an obelisk tower. Or I can turn it into a singularity tower. Or I can just upgrade the windstorm. Game over. Okay, well... yeah. So, we can go back to the main menu now. Because probably our entire loadout was a bad choice. Bowie MTL says, not familiar with this game. It looks fun. Do you recommend it? Yeah, this is a game I've been playing for about a year and a half on my own time. I've never streamed it or showed it off on YouTube or anything. This is just something I play for me, and I kind of wanted to share some of the games that I play for fun outside of Minecraft. And you guys might be like, I don't want to watch this. This is really different from Minecraft. Well, I play a lot of games that are really different from Minecraft so that I don't get burned out on building vlog games, if that makes sense. So yeah, if we wanted to start this level... Oh, for one thing, let's turn the difficulty back down to normal. That probably didn't help. Let's remove our checkpoint. And let's reset our points. And try and figure out what we actually want here. We can get extra gold at the end of each level if we put some of our points into that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our loadouts to get at least level 2 and everything. Okay, so what do we know we want? There is an ice tower that slows monsters down. That's pretty helpful. The infernal tower is like a flamethrower. No, that's not the flamethrower. Flamethrower is down here. The infernal tower keeps firing at something regardless of whether or not it's still in range, or you manually change targets. How do you get more points? By beating levels in the story, or in the campaign mode. Yeah. Alrighty, have a good night, Jeremy Shell. Let's see. So we probably want to get at least one of these towers for each thing. Like the howitzer tower with the long range upgrade is always kind of nice. You can also get upgrades for the base towers too, but it costs points. Okay. Disease towers. The lower the creep's health, the more damage this tower does exponentially. That's kind of nice. Poison tower does a DPS. That's pretty nice too. So let's see. Vapor tower does more damage for every target hit. There are a lot of targets in this level. I see why that's a suggested one. Let's see, the muck tower is a slow tower. And you can upgrade that there. Why is it recommending the infernal? Probably because it's such a long range one. Okay. And that one you need poison as well. So let's upgrade these two. Bum 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 bum. Then we gotta pick some other things here. We've only got 2 points left. We've picked... The problem is we've upgraded a bunch of things to level 3, and then we have no points left. No, I don't want to rank picked invite. So we haven't even... We got 1 point for lightning here. So this is a way less dramatic setup. Because we don't have all these cool high-level things. Spirit Tower... Yeah, see, this crystal spike tower seems awesome. But it's probably a terrible choice. Last time we kind of screwed up our picks by we just went for a bunch of expensive stuff. But it's kind of... I wanted to play with the new stuff because that wasn't in the game before. That's new to me. We do need a good plant tower. This root one hits plants in a line. Yeah, so let's try this. We're playing Elements TD. Okay. Or Elements TD2. So remember, the first wave was light creeps, which take more damage from Earth, but then the next things are plants that take less damage from Earth. So we don't want to just put in only Earth stuff at the beginning, and then we have a bunch of problems, right? So whereas if we put in fire, or actually, the thing about the poison towers is they're actually just really a solid choice in general. So if we put in a few of the poison towers here, And let's think the placement through properly. And we space these out properly. Then we'll get a bunch of enemies. Whoops, that was not the poison one. Okay. So we still got 2,500. Wow. So yeah, that's in the late game. You definitely start with a lot more money. The root tower is interesting because it hits the creeps in a line. So you put them like along pathways where they walk in a line here, like this. But there's not like a lot of great choices for where to do that. Let's try this way. Okay, and then we can also upgrade towers as we're playing. So, okay, let's see if this is a terrible strategy. Start game. So, we got these big old guys coming out here. Oh, you know what I just remembered is that they take 50% damage from darkness. So starting everything off with poison was actually the worst possible thing I could have done. Yeah, so let's real quickly rethink that strategy. And... okay, yep. This was a bad strategy. This was literally the worst possible strategy I could have done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to restart the level. I did not think that through at all. Okay. Let's put in a crystal spire here, just because I want to know what it does. And also a howitzer here. This is arguably a terrible strategy too, but this is how we learn. Ooh, look, there's spirits. Okay. So these big old guys are going to start hopping out of there. Too much focus on the left portal, more focus closer to the exit area has better overlap. That's probably a solid strategy. But I wanted to play with the crystal spire because I'm a child. Okay. So yeah, that crystal spire is definitely not doing us the favors that I was hoping for here. I don't even know what it actually does. Every few seconds it spawns a spirit that circles it. It explodes, dealing damage. Yeah. So that tower was a bad idea. Restart. Confirm. It looks sick, but like you need to build that late game to complement other things, clearly. You can't just do that. Welcome, Choco Lamb. So let's see. One viewer, Southern Skies AU, recommends we focus more on the tail end here, where there's more overlap. That's probably not a terrible strategy. How much is this mudslide tower? It's a slow debuff tower, but it's not... so you really want to use that before you have other towers that do things. Okay. So let's say we put that there, and we put a root tower here, and we put a howitzer... you know, let's... can I afford to upgrade any of these things? No. Lightning tower. Let's just see how this goes. Oh, that actually still gives me a lot to do. I've got 1,000 left. Building at the center and some on the left is what one person's suggesting. You're probably right. Let's go ahead and build a howitzer after all. As well as... Ooh, vapor. Building a vapor tower next to this thing that slows everything down would make sense, right? Yeah, let's consider that strongly, actually. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's put in the vapor tower here. Okay. And what else can we afford? Just for good measure, we'll put in another howitzer. Those tend to be a solid choice at any stage of the game. Yeah, we could put in a bunch of weak earth towers now and diversify them later. You're right, but I don't wanna. I mean, that's a big part of why I'm bad at this game, is because I make decisions about what I want to do and not what's actually optimal. Which is probably a reason that I don't stream this very often, because I'm sure it's infuriating to watch. But I'm having fun. I'm usually when I'm playing games like this, I'm like, what's the most ludicrous strategy I could try that would actually work? Okay. So we actually are successfully defeating some of these guys. Okay, we need 3,500 before we can upgrade that. Hey, okay, so a bunch of plant guys are about to come out now. We have 1,400 or 1,700. So we can build an infernal tower. Where's a good place for an infernal tower? Not a lot of good places for those. I mean, honestly, like, maybe we'll just see if what we've got works first. Actually, a good place for an infernal tower is, like, right here. And also... right... oh, boy. Where is a good place down here for one? Oh, actually, probably, like, right here. It's kind of late in the game for that, but that'll come in handy later. Although a bunch of water guys are going to come out, and then I'm going to be annoyed. Because I forget that every time. Okay, so now water guys are coming out, so we actually do want the poison guys now. Okay. Put a poison tower over here. And a poison tower over here. And that's not... that guy's gonna get away, isn't he? No! Okay, barely escaped. Or barely didn't escape. Yay! Okay, next up we got a bunch of different stuff mixed in. So let's upgrade some things. Upgrade... the muck tower, maybe? We don't want to do that yet because we got a bunch of stuff entering the kill zone. We'll upgrade some of these other ones in the meantime. Okay. So look, we're actually holding our own. We've got 150 lives left, and we're on wave 4 out of 25. And we got some money in the bank. Mr. Hardluck says, I picked this game up on your recommendation, and I haven't played it yet. It's a lot of fun. And this is the one that, like, my daughter likes to sit with me and like, talk about strategy and stuff, too. It's a good, like... even though it's a single-player game, it's a game you can play with other people around. Let's upgrade this nature tower as well. Okay. Upgrade this buddy. Okay, so now they've just added all of these portals. And this was the point last time where we really started to have problems. Hey, Gritmonger, this is Element Tower Defense 2, or Element TD2. Jory H says, I used to watch my dad play strategy games on the NES a lot when I was a kid. I have fond memories of that. Awesome. Yeah, this is a game that I play off stream, but I have never actually streamed it, I don't think, or played it on YouTube. Have I ever let my daughter play this to see how well she'd do? She never wanted to. I don't know. Like, I think there's just some stuff where she's just, I don't know. She'd probably do fine, but, you know, it's one of those things like, she sees me playing the really complicated later levels and might think, like, I don't know if I could do that, so. Okay. So, let's see. We definitely don't want to just put in a crystal spire tower. We learned our lesson there. But if we combine a muck and vapor, like we did in the other area, that seemed to work pretty well, if you ask me. So we can do that again here. Okay. And let's see what else we want to put in here. A lightning tower would be half damage. No, double damage against these guys. Okay, so a lightning tower wouldn't actually be insane. But we can't upgrade it because we don't have anything to upgrade that with. But honestly, maybe even just putting in another vapor tower here might not be crazy. Because I'm hoping that there's not a penalty for putting those next to each other. We'll find out. And whoops! Oh no, I just sold that by accident. Okay. So then let's just put in one more howitzer battery down here. Actually, let's put a howitzer here and a death tower. Let's get some death towers in at the bottom to kind of clear up any last minute problems. Okay. Hey, Vicman Photography. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Okay. So I think we're ready now. We're at a checkpoint, so if we screw up, we can restart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be ready to switch this over to... okay. I should probably put in a lightning tower here or so when I can afford it. Okay, these mobs are not getting very far. Seems like that's doing a reasonable job of keeping them down, but might be good to go ahead and throw something like that there just in case. Although whatever comes out next is, of course, 50% damage from light, but more from plant. So let's put in some root towers here. We're going to put in, I don't know, one here, I guess. Insufficient gold. How much are those? 1,500? Yeah, I can afford it now. So, it looks like we didn't really have to sell off anything over here, so our original lanes are still holding up okay. We could even upgrade this muck tower for 3,500 if we could, or if we wanted. What's this guy doing? A stone golem. That's a slow-moving creep. Takes 10 lives if it dies. Okay, next wave is about to start. I don't think we have to sell towers on the left at the moment. We're actually doing pretty okay. I actually did want to put out some death towers over here, though. Just to get better coverage of this, What are these? These are fire here. Luckily, those vapor towers should make short work of them. Okay, yeah, that vapor tower there. Okay, I kind of want to upgrade my muck tower here. So let's see how that goes. So is that gonna... I'm not sure what the difference is between the muck tower 1 and muck tower 2. Let's see, it slows them by twice as much, I think. And it does 4 times as much damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to upgrade this darkness tower, because some of those mobs are definitely going to get that far. Well, maybe not, actually. What are these over here? Let's put in a root tower. Well, actually... Looks like we're actually holding our own here pretty well, all things considered. Okay, we have enough to upgrade some stuff, maybe. Okay. What do we want to put in here? Infernal light, okay. I think I'm just going to put in an extra howitzer right here, just for a little bit of extra coverage. Because it feels like we're going to want to upgrade that as well when we get the coinage, although the mobs are getting real close to it. But it'll pay off having that upgraded when they get there and start getting blasted in the face. Yeah, like so. We're not even looking at this side of the map over here, basically, because our towers there are holding their own. Let's see, what kind of things are these? Light. Okay. So now they have opened up another area for us to deal with. So all the mobs that are coming through are light. Let's see, where are they coming? I'm gonna be honest. This muck tower combo is going pretty well for us. So we put the muck tower here, and we put like a root tower here, maybe. And we put a vapor tower here. And we're at a checkpoint, so if we screwed this up, then, we're in a different place. Or we can come back to this. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so they're starting to come out, but they're not going to hit any of our stuff right away. These guys over here are immediately getting killed, though, and getting us some cash, which is great. So we can use the money from there to reinforce the stuff over here. Maybe put in some howitzers, that sort of thing, just to have better coverage. We can get some death towers over here toward the end. The death tower does more damage if they're closer to death. As you can see, that's helpful for like guarding the edges there. Come on, come on. 2 of them got through. But that's the first 2 that have gotten through, and we're on wave 9 or 11 now. Compared to before, where a whole bunch of them were getting through on wave 1. Okay, so we got water guys coming out all over the place. What are the water guys weak against? Poison. Okay. So that's a good one to upgrade right there, actually. Upgrade this guy as soon as we can afford it. Once we hit 1825, we're good there. Okay. That guy's going through with full health. We got some problems here. Oh boy. Got a lot of those guys going through with full health. I think we need... Come on. Yeah, this whole thing needs to be reinforced. What's darkness weak against? Light? Okay. So we're going to put some extra lightning towers in over here as well. Just to shore things up a bit. Okay. Okay, maybe put in another muck tower here. More lightning towers over here, maybe. Even more lightning towers, maybe. Would have been better. 143 lives left. Okay, next wave is now plants again. Okay, we're definitely struggling here. So we need to rethink a lot of this. Plants can go here as well. But is the stuff from there actually starting to advance? So we haven't been really adding anything on these other lanes just because we've been trying so hard to keep these normal. Trying to socially advance instead of growing some plants. Hey, Nia Hinty! Welcome, Raiders. Hope you had a fantastic stream. My name is Joe Hills. We are currently playing Element TD2, which is a tower defense game. I'm on, like, Chapter 4, Level 5, which is the furthest I've ever gotten. And I'm not doing great. I'm doing passably well. But, okay, yeah, let's upgrade this muck tower here. That's going to slow everybody down more. And hopefully buy us the time we need. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff coming through. Water, fire, light. What over here can we upgrade or increase the power of? Upgrade that poison tower. We don't have enough gold. Okay, the stuff down here is at least dying earlier thanks to that muck tower. Okay. But, let's see. Whoops, no, don't go over there. Okay. We need to be upgrading something with all this money. And it's not clear yet what we need, but we definitely could benefit from more towers here. Oh boy. That's not great, that many of them getting to the end. The full map is revealed. Enjoy dying. Thanks, a video game. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Okay. Night Quiet Devious. Okay, so we're going to have a bunch of plant guys come through. So maybe we'll try some infernal towers here. We can try that. This one here. And how much is the upgrade on that? 800. Okay. Grace Winter says, maybe the game is just confident in itself since you'll have fun even if you lose. I don't think I've actually made it this far in this level. I don't think I've gotten all 4 quadrants unveiled before. So, at least I feel like I'm doing something right. Okay. So, these guys and those guys go on opposite paths there. So if we want to get everybody with the muck tower and the vapor, we gotta hit them right here. And then the vapor tower would go here. And then we could try another infernal tower here, maybe. Okay. And then let's maybe try putting lightning tower where it can hit all of them. And a howitzer somewhere in the middle, so that has a good range for more than one group of them. Boom, that'll work. Okay. So let's see how this next wave goes. Most of our attention probably needs to be on the lower right, because that's the new area. But they might try to overwhelm us everywhere. So we'll see. You know, we can also put in just some generic fire towers kind of throughout, actually, if we wanted. Let's see. Upgrade. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going poorly. Upgrade. Yep, this is going very poorly. Okay. Oh boy. Let's, what can we upgrade here? Can we upgrade that guy? Upgrade him. 123 lives left. Okay, Burrito Boy, please stop spamming. He said you don't need to say hello 8 times. Okay. Whoops, why am I running into the woods? It's a bad sign. Okay. Yeah, let's upgrade some of these towers, because we're going to clearly need them. Oh boy. And there's a bunch more of them going through over there. Okay. So Probably not a good time to build the crystal spire, because we know that that doesn't work very well. Okay. Okay, let's upgrade these in place. These darkness guys take 50% damage from water, but they take more damage from light, which means a good time to place more lightning towers. Okay. Raf Salo, this is the sequel to Element TD. This is called Element TD 2. The 2 means it's a sequel. That's how they inform you of that. Oh boy, we are about to lose a lot of lives and waste a lot of money. Okay, boy. Oh, this is bad. We have so much money and we are not turning that into production. That's a mistake. We're losing lives here. Next wave in 10 seconds. Okay, boy. I need to upgrade everything I can in the next 10 seconds. Where's that muck tower? That's already a muck tower too. That's already upgraded. Is that upgraded? We are sitting on too much money. When you're sitting on this much money, it usually means you're in trouble. And you just don't know it yet. Okay. So we're gonna put this spire here. Gonna put a crystal spire. Let's say we'll put one here. No, we want to have better coverage than that. Where do we need the coverage? That was kind of the question. Seemed like over here stuff was kind of getting to the end more. Okay, so these guys, we're starting to get these crazy demon spirit things that'll... Okay, let's switch that back to 1x for now. Let's look at the overall map. We've got stuff everywhere, but the spirits seem to be doing a good job of killing stuff. Although, the stuff seems to be coming back from the dead. That's bad. I don't like it when the stuff I kill comes back from the dead. Are those some sort of special mobs that come back from the dead? Oh boy, so investing in a bunch of fancy spirit booths might have been a bad idea right before facing all of the come back from the dead monsters. We learned something here about that. Uh-oh. How many of those guys are going through? We cannot afford a lot of those guys to go through. Oh boy. With all 8 paths, it'd be a waste not to send all the bosses here. Wait. Wait. So it reset it so that all the bosses... Oh, jeez. Okay. So for the final wave, or the final 5 of these... Hey, welcome, Mark Johnson. It's going to send everybody everywhere. Oh, boy. Well, I think we're about to have, as the kids might say, a bad time. But let's find out. Because honestly, I don't know. Maybe we'll be fine. Okay, so the darkness bosses are going to be resistant to water. And we have a bunch of water stuff, but we do have some light stuff in here. Can build some more light towers kind of just generally throughout as well, right? That's a nice light tower. Build a nice light tower right here, you know, just to zazz up the place a little bit with some extra light towers. And then we'll go ahead and hit ready. Okay. So these 5 rings of water spirits, though, will at least help with all the fire guys that are going to be coming around. Okay, so what's coming out first? The bosses, which each would take 10 lives if they get through. So they are legitimately a problem. But they have to cross all the way across now. Stone Golem. A darkness creep. As long as other creeps are within range, this boss is invulnerable. What? No, that's terrible. Don't do that. Don't let other people make you invulnerable. That's a real hassle for me. That's a problem. Okay, so we now have like a lot of problems, and I didn't really understand that. I mean, I thought I did, but I objectively did not really understand exactly where we were on all of this. So okay. So I think these bosses are all invulnerable as they pass through the middle here because they're near a bunch of other bosses that are all invulnerable because they're near a... Oh, boy. Okay. So that's happening. On the plus side, a lot of these guys seem to be nearly dead as they leave. The invulnerable guys sound good for hitting with the nuclear tower. Maybe? Grimace. Yeah, that's what we call these big purple guys. We call them Grimace. Okay. Now, hopefully these guys don't invulnerabilize each other, because that would be unfair. Although they seem to be getting some pretty heavy traction over here. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm really feeling like several of these guys might make it through. How many of them are left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 40 lives if they get through once each, which is a bad look. But we might kill that one. Those two we're definitely not going to get in time. Oh, boy. Okay. So now they're coming back around. I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, coming around again. Okay. It'd be nice if they got extra vulnerable when they were near each other. Okay, so that was wave 21, which we survived with 29 lives left. That's dicey. Okay. So, let's see what elements they're going to come out next. The bosses are going to be water bosses next time. Water is weak against darkness. So, but we need to kill everything else too, because that's how this works. So, although these bosses might not have the vulnerability, slows the attack speed of all towers within 700 range. Okay, so these are slow bosses, but they're not necessarily... Okay. So we do still need to deal with, like, a lot of these problems here. Space. Poison. Let's get some poison towers in here. Space. Let's get a poison tower in here. Okay. Yeah. This center area just isn't a good kill zone for us. What are these guys doing? All things within a 3x3 tower. Oh, boy. Yeah, so all of Cursed Knight, if you kill it, everything within a 3x3 grid of you goes slower. So, that's bad. So yeah, we might actually have a bunch of these guys getting out. Oh, boy. I mean, I could try building some towers faster to kill some of these guys. But, well, actually, looks like what we had was good enough. Okay, so we've got water, darkness, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's build some high-end vapor towers here is what I'm realizing we should do. So we're going to build one here. We're going to build one here. We're going to build one here, maybe. Okay. And we're gonna keep building things. High-end vapor tower. Let's say one here. We're gonna need some fancy root towers too. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff that's all over the place here, but it's all relatively low health. We're on wave 23. Oh boy, that's bad. Put in an extra poison tower here for the next wave because that was close. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how close some of these are. So the poison will be good against the water at least. Hey, welcome Winet Lepore. No, it is indeed 2021. Welcome Gusty Gale. Welcome Cristobal. Jill Jackson says, mending some clothes. I'm glad you're playing this and not me because I'm be so anxious. Yeah, I'm having a hard time narrating what I'm doing because honestly the game is, like I said, this is the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. I've never gotten this far in this level before. They added a bunch of new towers that I'm learning about. I'm making a bunch of bad decisions because I don't know how the new towers work. It's kind of a lot. Okay, a lot of stuff is dying before it reaches the center, which you love to see it. That is very good for us and very bad for, broadly speaking, everything else. But everything else is, I don't know, evil, let's assume. Even though I'm like a cloaked death figure, so maybe I'm evil. This game has a lot of unsettled lore. I don't know if there is even lore. Okay, so what stuff is making it through here? These guys are water creeps, but we've got these muck towers and other stuff here that's poison tower we can upgrade. Poison tower 3. Hopefully the poison towers are going to knock them out. Anything along here we can upgrade? What's going on up here? Everything. Okay. Upgrade that poison tower. Upgrade that poison tower. And upgrade it. Oh, we can't afford to upgrade it again. Okay, wave 24 is a giant light guy here. Anything that gets close to it will slingshot forward. Oh, those are bad. We don't like those. Slingshot boss. Is he all that's left? Whew. Okay, okay. So next wave is fire, earth, and darkness. Okay, so... Whoa! What just happened? I have never seen... Oh, no. Okay. They're blowing up my towers and giving me my money back, but I don't want my money back. I want to... Okay, so they just blew up all of the towers that were anywhere near the entrances. So now we have two problems because a lot of my towers were near the entrances. Okay, yeah. So that's a thing that just happened. So now I have an insane amount of money. I've never seen this happen in this game before, and I don't like it. Just for the record, this is not a thing I am enjoying. I'm still playing the game because I feel like I've come this far, but I objectively did not enjoy that. That was mean. Don't... What? They're doing it again! They're blowing up all my towers. You know, these things were expensive. They're really heavy. Oh, boy. Okay. So we're going to put in some more crystal spires, I guess. Oh, no. Where's my... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. I am not coping well with this level of stress. Like... Wow. Okay. 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 So... We've spent all our money, so hopefully our towers are in good places that are constructive and helpful that we're putting in, because I don't know. Okay. No, please. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're about to have more... money, I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's put in some more lightning towers, I guess. Actually, you know what? We probably need more vapor towers because those guys are fire bosses, and fire bosses don't like water vapor. Fun fact about fire bosses and everyone else. Okay, so more vapor towers, I guess. Just throughout. I can't tell where the most of the enemies are surviving to, sadly, so I'm making a lot of guesses here. Okay, did we kill all the fire bosses? Are all my spirit towers gone, or are they just out of spirits? They're just mostly out of spirits, it looks like. Okay, which is not as bad. Okay, so there's 3 fire bosses left. Apparently we are... Let's read about what this is. Every 30 seconds, it launches a giant fireball at the furthest tower, nuking all towers within 400 AoE and permanently scarring those build locations. Great. Okay. So we know what that is now. Don't love it. Okay. We are going to build a darkness tower here. We're going to build a darkness tower here. We're going to build a darkness tower here. Oh boy, what are these guys? These guys are darkness. So we actually should be building lightning towers as well. Lightning tower here. Lightning tower. Oh boy, here. Are we going to get there fast enough? Okay, well, we might not have... We might survive this, because these might not cost us 29 lives. But, wow, this is 18 lives. Oh, that's a lot of these guys. These towers are not getting built in fast enough. Game over. No! Ouch. So if we go back to a checkpoint, that's going to go back to... level 20. Wow. Okay, hey, in the meantime, though, let's go ahead and say thank you to Emma for tipping 5, who says, howdy, howdy, from a fellow Tennessean. Well, thank you very much, Emma. That puts us 8 away from our next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So this game is incredibly stressful. Oh, boy. I was just having fun chilling out until that part. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay. So part of me is like, Should I go back to the checkpoint and replay all 5 of those levels? And part of me is like, should I show you other random games that I play when I'm not playing Minecraft? Let's see if I have any other random games that don't take too long. That's kind of the big thing, is I don't want to do anything that'll be super time consuming, because it's already kind of late. Part of me wants to start a Civilization 6 game. I thought about making this a Civ 6 stream, but I was like, I need to set aside like 4 hours if I'm going to do a Civ 6 stream. Banished. That's a game that I haven't played for a while. The game is super difficult, though. I'm really bad at it. Okay. This is good, though, that I'm trying different things or playing different things, though. I'm trying to, I don't know, just stretch my brain a little bit. I know people really didn't like Spelunky last time, so we're not going to do Spelunky. Patreon is a good newer version of Banished. Oh, is there, like, is it on Patreon, or the people who make Banished make a game called Patreon, which is really obnoxious? Patron. Is it from the same developer? It looks like the same art style as Banished. It looks very similar to Banished. Somebody made a game named that. It's not part of Banished, it's just like it. Hey, happy birthday, Valeria. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Valeria. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchos más. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, yeah. Part of me wants to just mess around with the new towers in like the old levels, because that would be a lot better learning experience than trying the new towers as far as I am in chapter 4. Like, even if we went back to like chapter, we don't necessarily have to go all the way back to chapter 1 again, but like, although this is one where I have not gotten more than 1 star. Let's maybe try this. How many levels is this? We'll set it to hard mode. We'll hit start. Oh, but that kills my checkpoint on mission chapter 4, mission 4. Well, the thing is, I don't know. Like, I feel like I could have done a better job on chapter 4, mission 4 if I knew the towers better. Like, I don't know that I necessarily chose an optimal tower thing. So I think I'm gonna try some other campaign missions, and then let's mess around with our points here. We're gonna hit reset now. Let's see, on this one, takes damage from nature, darkness, and fire. Okay, so we definitely want to max out fire, nature, and darkness. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get at least 1 level in each of the other ones so that we can unlock the different towers. Trickery Tower, Clones Towers, the Atom Tower. Each consecutive attack. Bum, 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 bum. We are playing Element TD 2. Okay. So let's see. It recommends the mushroom and the disease towers. So let's max each of this. Oh, wow. What else? Does it have any other suggested ones? No. Flooding tower. Ethereal tower. I want the flamethrower. What do I need to get the flamethrower? I need to turn on infernal. Okay. The Doom Tower. Creeps hit gain a Doom stack. Ooh, Shredder Tower. That's new. Hold on. Splits the target into 2 smaller creeps, killing the original creep, each with half the HP and bounty. That sounds fun. Oh, the Doom Tower is new too. Creeps hit gain a Doom stack and refresh the duration of existing Doom stacks. After 10 seconds. So the Doom stack seems like you want to do it as early as possible. Okay. Tesla trees. Ooh, wait. That sounds interesting. Gravity cannon. Increase target speed by 400%. Slows creeps it passes. So it slows everybody else. Interesting. Okay. So we've got some fun new toys in here. Let's take the income bonus so we can also actually afford some of these. Okay. Splitter plus AoE damage is good. Oh, that's true. I should have gotten the vapor tower and like the earthquake towers with the splitter. But you know what? This is like early game. We'll mess around. Okay, so these mobs are going to be taking damage from nature. Which nature towers can we afford? Mushroom deals more damage the slower the target is. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if we got any slow towers, though. Bloom. Attacks more over time. You know what? Let's just put out some towers and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the monsters are going to come out there and go around there. Okay. Oh, we don't have sufficient gold. Okay, well then we might as well start the game. I'm hoping to have a small gathering with some friends for New Year's, so I won't be streaming on New Year's Eve. Or at least not at night. Okay. So let's see, we can upgrade that to a bloom tower or a mushroom tower to get it into a... So wait, what are these guys? Earth. There's... Okay, more earth. These guys take damage from traditional stuff. That's fine. Okay, so we probably actually want to be like upgrading things occasionally or buying stuff. I've been kind of like negligent here. Okay, so let's put in the earth tower here. Probably would have been smarter to do that earlier. I realize that now. For the AoE damage there. But I think we're okay on the whole, because those guys are going to have to go back past this thing. And we can always put in another tower or something like here. That'll help. Moo. Okay. So how much is it to upgrade these? 500? Okay. So let's go back to up to higher speed here for a second. See if any of these guys are actually starting to get through. Not really. More earth guys. Okay. Mushroom Tower 2 deals more damage the slower the creep is. Yeah, I didn't coordinate these towers at all. This is the sort of stuff, though, that I need to figure out. So that AoE thing, if we can combine that with the splitter later. Okay, wave 5 has been cleared, but now monsters are going to come from over there. 2. Okay. Water creeps. So then we need the darkness stuff. Darkness. No parents. Super rich. Kind of makes it better. Can't even afford a second darkness tower. Womp womp. We can sell this lightning tower, though. And build another darkness tower here. Okay. So, ready. Hey, welcome Nepeta Legion. Hey, good afternoon, the rank 2100. Glad you could join us. Okay, so let's see how terrible a plan this is. This plan's going poorly. Yeah, we're gonna need a disease tower here. Nope, insufficient gold. Disease tower here. Insufficient gold. Well, death tower here. Uh-oh. That's not far enough out. That's a problem. Oh boy. Did not think that through. Okay, so 2 of them got through. Welcome, Daniel Wiggins. Okay. Oh good, the next wave will be here soon. My favorite. Okay, so let's just put that there for now, because that gets coverage on both. I feel like with those 2 additional towers actually built in time, they should be okay. I did not beat the last level of Red Rags. We are going back earlier in the game so I can try out the new towers they added in the last update without having the most intense difficulty in the game to deal with. Because that was a problem. I wasn't able to really figure out which towers went well together since they made so many changes since the last time I played. I took a few month break from the game when I hit a wall on that level. And so now I'm not knowledgeable enough to beat it. Yay. Okay, so let's level this guy up. Probably should have leveled these guys up too, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, they're dead. Really want to build some of these Doom towers or whatever, but you know, that's fine. So this disease tower does more damage the more damage you've already taken. So anything that makes it to the end should theoretically have relatively low health. But we'll have to see. So everything from over there is already dead. And everything from over here is dying. Not as fast as I would like. But that's where this thing comes in. Boom. Okay, a third portal has appeared. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. It has the same exit, but this one takes 200% damage from fire. Oh, hey, I was going to make some fire towers. When I can afford them. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in... Let's just put this right here, I guess, because we want to have as much coverage of that as possible. Okay. And let's hit ready. Okay, so those guys are getting churned up from the burned up. Uh-oh. These guys over here are surviving at a far higher rate than I expected. So we need a fire thing over here real bad. Uh-oh. Okay. So, lots of problems here. Lots of probs, as the kids would say. How much is upgrading this? 800. Upgrading this is 500. We want to upgrade this one. They don't spend a ton of time in front of it, but they spend enough. And that's not killing all of them. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Badness. Okay, only one got through. But that's still more than we want, really. What I really want to do is build a flamethrower here, but I can't afford it because this is like early game, and so everything is... You're not getting a ton of cash. Lego's owner asks if I'm excited for the next season of Hermitcraft. I am. It's going to be really fun. Okay, so we got a bunch of these guys coming through here and surviving, which I don't love. Nope, they didn't actually survive. Hey, what do you know? Okay. And no wonder I one-starred this the first time I played. This is actually a pretty hard one. Oh boy. Boy. Yeah, I should be building more towers, and I'm just not. Hey, I got 2 stars instead of 1. Yeah, this game is on Steam. It's called Element TD2. It's on sale for like $12 right now. Okay. So there is a problem. If I'm doing like level 1 or chapter 1 stuff, the games don't run long enough for me to be able to afford the towers that I want to learn to practice using. So I could just play survival mode. Offline. No, I don't need to play offline. My score can go on the leaderboard. Or if we just play survival mode, that'd be a good way to learn the. Wait, no. When it says looking for game, is that gonna join? I hit single player. Please don't look for a game with other people. Oh no, is it? Okay, it's single player. Okay, I have to. So with this mode, I have to pick an element as I go. Okay, so let's just. Wave 1 is light, so let's pick Earth. And we're going to put an Earth tower in... Oh boy. Let's put an Earth tower in right here. And we're going to put an arrow tower in right there. And... hopefully this will go okay. I forgot that there was a survival mode. This is a way better way to probably learn all the towers. Hey, Sea Dog. It's only 10:37 here in Nashville, Tennessee, so it's not too late for me. Have fun feeding your puppy, save the moose. Okay, so now we got darkness here. That's weak to light. Okay. Summons a boss. Upon defeating it, you gain the element. Wait, so if I hit light here, does that summon a light boss? Or no, I need to earn something so I can summon bosses, I think, to earn elements. It's been so long since I played survival mode. But, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep building some towers because we are going to need those for the game to not die. Okay, so we've got some basic towers here, just arrow towers, which normally you wouldn't really use in the later game. But they're fine here, because we're in survival mode. But what was it? How is it that you do... Okay, summons a boss. But I can't click those to summon a boss yet, maybe. Maybe I have to be on certain levels to summon a boss? I don't... Uh-oh. Did that summon a boss? I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay. Core concept, there's a lot of stuff I don't remember about survival mode in this game, because it was a totally different mode than the campaign. Okay, so now I unlocked an elemental pick. Okay. So now... that summons the Earth boss, who probably a mistake to summon because they're strong against Earth. But now I gain nature level 1, so I can make a nature tower here out of that thing. Some of that money. Okay. So every 5 levels, it looks like I unlock a thing. Okay, and just as a reminder, we are currently $8 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Excuse me. Oh, and I apparently can upgrade this to a mushroom tower because it's a combination of those 2 elements there. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. So. Yeah. Sorry, it's just been a while since I've played this, y'all. I am getting reacquainted with the game. So, if we upgrade that to the mushroom tower, that does more damage the slower the mob is. Oh, yeah. This is a real problem. This is a debuff where when a tower kills a mob, all the towers close to it get slowed down. So you got to build extra towers because the ones that are getting killing mobs are debuffing. Okay. These mobs have a healing ability, which activates on death. That's not great. You don't want that. You're going to have a bad day with that sort of thing involved. Okay. These guys have a rush forward ability. That's terrible. I hate it. It's definitely one of those things. I hate it things. I don't know what the next season of Hermitcraft is officially going to be called. So I'm definitely playing on the next season of Hermitcraft, but I can't promise you I'm playing on Hermitcraft 9. Okay, so we gained another elemental pick. Let's go ahead and pick one that we want to... We can get water, for example, here. So we got to fight a water boss now. Luckily, that wasn't too bad. So now we can make wells, and we can also make... Oh, dang it, to make these other ones. Ooh, we can make a golem tower. Ooh. Ooh, a geyser tower. Ooh, let's make a geyser tower. So it currently has that range. That's going to cut down its range some. And we can upgrade it to a golem for 100. Interesting. Okay, these are coming back to life creeps. That's no good. So these are a good reason to start putting more towers along the way here. So that mobs don't just cause probs for us. Hey, Ash the Cactus, tipping 9. That puts us $1 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand. Oh no, where's my camera layer? Jost. Do. And lowering the opacity now to 42%. If you had questions about that, there's your answer to that, and probably some other things too. Alrighty. So there we go. Lower opacity. We are now 19 away from the next face camera expansion. No, the official launch date for the next season is soon. It's not the name of the season. That would be silly. Don't be preposterous. Okay, so let's see. If I wanted to put in a water one, let's put in the water one here. We can update that into a well tower or a geyser tower. And it buffs other towers. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So this is a good example of like the mobs where when every time they die, they slow down the other towers within range of the tower that killed them. So this is where having a bunch of towers spread out like this. This is why I spread out my towers all the time, because this is the most obnoxious debuff in the game, and I hate it. I feel very strongly about this. Okay, Geyser Tower 1. Okay. So let's see what's coming through. We've got some light and some fire coming. Honestly, having this be an Earth Tower here isn't necessarily a bad choice, because it's an AoE, and that means it hits a lot of stuff. Okay. Gained mana. That means I get to unlock an elemental pick. Let's go ahead and get... Okay, so if I wanted to look at the box, or the book, let's say that I wanted something in particular. If I wanted a runic tower, or... You know what, in some ways it makes sense to just get level 1 of everything first. So let's go with fire. Summon a fire boss. And now we can make a fire tower by upgrading that one. And we probably need to keep building more towers kind of throughout here so that we can upgrade them as we go. And so the little wizard guy has to move to place new towers, but he doesn't have to move to upgrade towers. So basically by pre-placing a bunch of towers, I can avoid having to go deal with them in the future. Individually, right? So, let's say that I wanted to start spreading around the elemental love here. We can add another fire tower or another plant tower, kind of spacing them out a little bit so they're not all directly next to each other. Like, we don't need all the plant ones next to each other or all the fire ones next to each other. Although I do have both of my earth ones next to each other because that's great planning on my part. But, let's see. So I'm hoping that the stuff I have in place is good enough to stop these guys. This is the furthest anybody's gotten, really. I don't know what Magicka is. This game is definitely related to Tower or Element TD because it's the sequel. It's Element TD 2. But okay. So what are these guys? These guys are, whatever they are, they're getting pretty far. They're water, and water is weak against darkness. We don't have any darkness yet, is the issue. We have to get, when we get more mana and can unlock a new element, we need to add some darkness towers in here. It's clearly where we're at. And these guys darkness as well? Yeah. Well, darkness is weak to light. We don't have light as an elemental yet either. So these guys are the most resistant, or lack any sort of, well, not most resistant, but they don't have any weaknesses to what we have. Looks like the same elements. Well, these elements are pretty standard elements in any sort of magic system. Fire, water, earth, light, darkness. It's pretty standard stuff. Okay. Okay, so we got light level 1. So now we can upgrade some things. Solar tower. Each target receives a debuff. Ooh, that sounds nice. Let's try that. And also, let's try upgrading this into the golem tower, maybe. That seems ludicrous and unnecessary. Ooh, and we can upgrade it into a tsunami tower later. That sounds fantastic. Okay, what other options do we have? A well tower, mushroom tower. The fire tower can become a vapor tower, hitting all targets in range. Can become a lightning tower. Yeah, let's maybe actually get some lightning towers. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that right now. Atom tower, bloom tower, ice tower. Ooh, ice tower would slow stuff down within range of the AoE stuff. Blacksmith tower, geyser tower. So let's upgrade this one to a geyser tower. And this one here to a ice tower. So it can slow everything down. And then a windstorm tower. Ooh, 1,000. Wisp tower or polar tower. This windstorm tower seems nice. So it summons a tornado and slows things down for 3 seconds. Yeah, why not? And we can make a separate ice tower here, just in case we want one. Still. Nova Tower. Hits all creeps in range, applying a debuff that slows creeps. Haste Tower. Hey, let's go get another element. What do you say? Can turn that into an infernal tower. I think we're good. A disease tower would be actually very helpful, though. Because then we can turn it into an ethereal tower. So everything that dies within range of it, it gets extra damage. Which is stupid good for something that's going to be, like, in the kill zone here. Way to stop the Wampas. Wampa Stompa! Okay. So the question is, how long can we go without upgrading anything so we can get a bunch of extra, what do you call that? Income. Oh, these little robot guys are new. Those weren't in there earlier. What's special about them? They... After they're getting hit for 3 seconds, they're invulnerable. Oh, that's not good. So they're going to have a good chance to keep causing me problems, huh? Luckily, I mean, I do have some towers that can target the end of the map. Okay, the next wave has what on them? Cursed. Okay, they'll slow down any towers that kill them. And towers near towers that kill them. Okay. At this point, I kind of want to see how long we can go without really investing in anything new. Because I really want to get... I want to cash in on some of the... what do you call it? Interest. So we can start building those fancy high-end towers. But if the mobs start surviving too long... Oh, yeah. See, this is a problem. This is a problem. Yeah, these guys with the revitalization thing. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to turn this into an ethereal tower. As fun as it is, getting all of that free money. Well, they didn't get very far. Even with their coming back from the dead thing. They're still within range of a bunch of this stuff. Let's see if we can survive this next wave here. Okay. So this is currently just a tower at that level. We could upgrade it to a lightning tower and we do 180 damage. Yeah. Okay, these guys on death, a lot of... Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade some of this stuff, it seems. Whether I like it or not. Because the problem is they're healing each other as they go. Oh boy, yep. 3 of them are getting through. Yep, okay. Chasing that, isn't worth it. So we're going to upgrade this to the ethereal tower here. Start getting the crazy buffs from everybody that dies. We get a new elemental pick. Let's see, what do we want to up? Ooh, we can actually do everything in the game at this point, though. But we can't upgrade any of it. So that's a strong argument for... Let's see, what were the other things? Spawns more creeps per wave, but you get more gold. Ooh, I don't think we want that. What is this wave? Will... Okay, are we actually killing these guys? Because that would be real handy if they died. Oh boy, okay. Tesla tree tower. Okay, we need to ice somebody. Here, can we slow these guys down some? Let's make... Ooh, astral tower. Those are fun. Okay. Phantom Zone Tower holds a creep in place for... That's cool. I don't know that we need it, but it's neat as to have as an option. Okay, so let's see. Lightning Tower 1. We upgraded that, and then we have the options of Nova Tower and Windstorm Tower. Money Tower. Nova Tower also has a slow, but we can upgrade it to a Rage Tower. Sets a creep on fire. Makes them faster, though. Obelisk Tower. Fires a constant beam. Ooh, yeah, let's fire a constant beam at an enemy. And let's just start alternating these into things. Because there's no reason not to. Whoops. Didn't mean to select all those. Yeah, okay. This obelisk tower is pretty crazy. Windstorm Tower 2. Okay. If we beat 35, we can go for another elemental upgrade. Which, let's see, we need several of those to upgrade that. We can afford to upgrade that now, but we can't actually implement it with skills we have. Okay, so let's get a darkness creep here. The Rank says, tower defense games aren't my favorite style of game, but this one does look quite visually appealing. Yeah, I really enjoy it. One of the nice things about it is it actually runs really well, even at full screen on my 4K monitor. Most of my games I play on stream, I have to play at 1080p. Like, so I'm actually playing at tiny mode right now compared to how I usually play this. But like, on some of the larger maps, having this like full screen on 4K is really cool. Even on my 6-year-old graphics card, it just holds up. So I still need the plant thing at that point to upgrade that further. Okay. So let's see, which towers do I want to build now? Tsunami. Gains 1 charge per second, 2 charge per creep hit. Activate to unleash a tidal wave. I don't want to manually activate stuff. Life alter. Activate. I don't want to activate. Gravity cannon. That feels like one to put over here. I don't know though. So these Tesla trees look kind of interesting, but you really need to build several of them for them to work. Or for them to work optimally, anyway. I want to upgrade this. What is this guy's ability? Oh, he's getting healed by the other people dying around him. Okay, so we want to build another Tesla tree tower so we can see how they link. I think. Okay, so it looks like I could put an incantation tower here. And then apply a damage buff to creeps. That seems helpful. Well, maybe I'd be better off putting it there. Or even there, yeah. Okay. We've unlocked an elemental pick. So to upgrade this one that I specifically wanted to upgrade, I need to unlock plant. So we've got this nature 2 boss over here to cause us some trouble. Okay. So now we can upgrade this. Is this creepy enough? Let's see. Not sure if this polar tower would actually work well or not, but it removes the current HP. Or it removes... It's all creeps in range with a static discharge. I mean, maybe I'd rather upgrade this to a railgun anyway. That's part of the point, is we're learning about new towers. Let's build a railgun. Do you want to build a railgun? It doesn't have to be a railgun. Dun dun dun. Okay, so if nothing gets in range for long enough, it actually shoots a lot, it looks like. Okay, that's something. Doom Tower. Okay, so if we wanted to build a Doom Tower, I think we really want to put that toward the front here. Is how that's gonna go. And I think we also probably want to put... Ooh, we got the shredder. We can afford the shredder. No, we can't. We don't have enough to afford the shredder. I just want to shred all the monsters. The railgun might penetrate multiple targets in a line, but I didn't think about that. I'm just learning the game. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what is up with these guys? What is this power they have? After getting hit, they become invulnerable for 3 seconds. Okay, so we just gotta keep hitting them is what it comes down to. Okay. So we're gonna summon a water boss. And, wow. That was a very effective summon, apparently. So now we can upgrade our ice tower. Can we upgrade our geyser? No, we still need more earth. We can upgrade this water tower, though, into whatever we want. You know, building a well tower next to this one also looks like it might be helpful, because that's a buff tower. And we could also try building another well tower over here and buffing these ones, maybe? Down here? That seems helpful. We could upgrade these to as a plague tower. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we need another level of water and... Okay. So we are having a lot of monsters come through here, and I'm not loving it. Okay, getting close to wave 50. Hey, welcome, my angel. I hope you have a happy new year as well. Thank you for stopping by. We're just playing a little bit of a chill game that I like to play in my free time. Okay. So these guys are starting to really kind of become problematic. Can we level this up? Let's level that up. Oh boy, what can we do with this? This one can become an ice tower as well, and then we can turn that one into an astral tower. And then we can level that one up, maybe? Nope, it's already an astral tower too. This windstorm tower, what does it need? It needs another fire level. So when we get our next level up, we need to update that windstorm tower. Let's go ahead and turn this into a poison tower here also. Then flooding tower, corrosion tower. Yeah, corrosion tower sounds good. Is this shredder working? I don't really know. Kill count 1. So that guy must have had 1 health when he got shredded. I'm not sure how that works. Welcome, Snowstorm. Nick says, just came from playing a tower defense game myself. Yeah, these are just a really fun way to unwind and decompress. Oh boy. I'm like not keeping up with my, what do you call them though? My upgrades really aggressively. Doom Tower. See, this is just a generic water tower. We can upgrade that for sure to something better. Oh, hey, we want to summon a fire boss so that we can upgrade our windstorm tower here. Boom. Windstorm tower upgraded. I'm excited about that. Let's see. We can turn this into a Nova tower. Can we upgrade that? Or what do we need to upgrade that? We need another... Oh, yeah, we can do that. This is a Corrosion Tower 1. We can upgrade that into a Corrosion Tower 2, it looks like. How corrosive. Okay, we can turn this into a Windstorm Tower 2 or a Wisp Tower 2. I don't know that we necessarily need either especially badly. Lightning Tower 2, Bloom Tower 2. Might as well just upgrade everything at this point. Nature Tower 2. Turn that into Solar Tower 2, I guess. I wanted. So let's see what's going on over here. We got some fiery guys here that are self-healing when they die. That's not great. You don't love to see it. Ooh. Okay. And a quick reminder, we are 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/joehills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So this fire tower one here could definitely be upgraded into something. Like a fire tower 2. But also, maybe better than that. Maybe solar tower 2? And then into... what is a Jinx tower 2? Oh, interesting. Jinx tower might be better for later, though. Impulse does more damage the further the projectile travels. Maybe we want to put that, like, back here, then. Wow, we have got so much money at this point. It's a little bit silly. Fires a constant beam at the target. Yeah, let's start putting in some obelisk towers and stuff. Railguns. Yeah, stuff is starting to... yeah, anytime that I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, I got a lot of stuff, it probably means that I'm not building fast enough. If I've got this much money, it's because I'm not building fast enough to keep up with the monsters. So we need to link the rest of these Tesla trees, for example, as well. So that should help make sure that stuff doesn't get to the end. Some windstorm towers over here, maybe. Windstorm towers over here as well. Yeah, these guys are making it way further than I'm comfortable with, and I've got way more money than I should have. You've cleared the game. Okay, so we made it all 50, I guess. So now now these are going to be just cheesy with boss armor, as you can see. So I guess it only goes to 50 even on... Well, we did have enough money to build all the towers and stuff and get to mess with stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, that railgun really melts stuff. Okay, so... why is it not letting me summon... So at this point, it starts bringing in basically super... you see how the next waves are cheese? That just means that, like... The bosses and stuff don't actually get more powerful proportionally anymore. Hey, Gritmonger, thank you for the 20. That is going to put us $1 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Joust. Do-do-do-do. Gonna lower the Joe opacity now to 32%. There we are. Whoa. Doom Lord. Takes 100%. Yeah, so all these things have like crazy boss armor now. Okay. So what is this? 39 of 120. Oh, that means I have 39 of 120 possible towers you could build. Got it. So the game technically keeps going at this point, but I can't really unlock anything new, it looks like. Because it's like you beat it. They're going to just keep throwing stuff at you. But in terms of like learning the towers and stuff, I feel like I got to use a lot of the towers that I didn't otherwise. I want to use the shredder more. I think I just want to put in more shredders. Is that so wrong? So I didn't really get to witness the shredder in action, really. Okay, so let's. It's hard to see when there's this many mobs. Okay, this guy has super speed boost every 3 seconds. That's terrible. I hate it, thanks. And after getting hit, he becomes invulnerable for 3 seconds. Wow. Nick says, any more Rubik's Cubes for Mumbo? Maybe next season. We'll have to see. Wait, what is going on in the live event chat? Did you guys... All of a sudden it's like, yeah, I got a bunch of messages. Nope, there's only 2. Okay. Snow, sorry to hear about the weather radar. Yeah, that was one of the things where, like, I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to stream tonight, but it looks like, luckily, most of the weather missed us. But, unfortunately, that means it's hitting other people, so... Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. Okay. Just gonna shred everything. Shred it all. You know, they just shouldn't have given me this many shredders or money for this many shredders if they didn't want me to just build this many shredders. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. Wow, yeah. It's crazy that they can do all these effects on this many creatures. Like, I remember back in the day, like, when my friends were playing World of Warcraft or even in EverQuest, there would be, like, certain magical spells where if too many people were casting them in one area, it's like, oh no, that effect's overwhelming everybody's graphics cards. Ahime Angel says, how many attack waves do you need to defeat? You only need to defeat 50 in this mode. This is kind of like a messing around, learn the game mode. And since I defeated 50, it's basically giving me boss score now. It's basically sending in waves of bosses instead of waves of normal monsters. And so, technically, I've defeated all that I need to. I'm just having fun messing around with... You get an insane amount of money to deal with at this level. So I'm just buying a bunch of these shredders and splitting the bosses in half. But yeah, so like basically these next wave, instead of having an elemental, they're cheese. They're basically like, oh, these are just all bosses. Oops, all bosses. Okay. But I don't really want to start another mission this late, so I'm just kind of riding this out. But it says my boss score is up to 290, which I don't think that this boss score mode was in here last time I played, because I haven't played this for a few months. I hit a wall in the main campaign and then just took a break. How often does this thing fire? Every 0.6 seconds. 0.66 seconds. Cannot split a creep more than once. Okay. So individual creeps can't be split more than once, but when they're sending out these big waves of bosses, splitting a bunch of bosses isn't necessarily a bad idea. Although a bunch of these guys are getting to the end now. So I probably should start building more damage towers again instead of just splitters. But I was having so much fun. That's fine. Arch Druid, no. Life Altar, no. Tsunami. I cleared wave 60, wow. So let's see. Like, these tsunami towers are ludicrous, too. Plague stack towers. Oh, didn't have enough money for that one. TDX says, I still remember playing this as a custom map in Warcraft 3. I know, look at how far they've come. I need 4,000 to buy this, and now I've got it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive the next few waves. I'm barely holding on at this point. And the bosses are going to get more ludicrously overpowered. I'm honestly shocked I've made it this far. This is further than I've ever made it in the boss mode. But they also hadn't added all those level 4 towers last time I played. And the level 4 towers are probably just eviscerating the bosses better than anything I had in the old game. Or the old version of the game. Yep. Plenty of stuff's getting pretty close to the end. Yep, Joe Hills has been eliminated. Do. Victory. So it says that goes on the scoreboard, but like, can I see the scoreboard? Where's me on the scoreboard? Self. Rank 267. Hey, that doesn't seem that bad. Score 399. Okay, I don't know how I got my score. Ghost replay. So you can load a game from a file. Okay, so I can look if I wanted to see how like whoever got first place did. I could go there. This unhappy JoJo person. If I wanted to, I could click replay, and then I could see how they got their score. Yeah, that blizzard in Seattle looks wild. Yeah, it is a rough time to be traveling in and out of Seattle. Speaking of which, okay, nothing new there. Okay, Let's see, it's 11:24. We've been playing this, wow, for 2.5 hours actually. That lasted longer than I expected. Like I said, I'm still planning on doing a lot of Hermitcraft. What do you call them? Brainstorming streams. I got some upcoming pinball streams. I'm thinking about doing Civ, but Civ is a hard one to start late at night because you want to play it for a long time. But maybe some Civ 6 streams. We'll kind of have to see how it goes. But, okay, in the meantime, let's go ahead and see what is going on out there in the broader world of Twitch.tv. Okay. Well, it looks like IE Pinball is playing Led Zeppelin. Maybe we should go ahead and see how that's going. /raid IE Pinball. Anyway, I hope that y'all have a fantastic evening. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do. Read now. Stop streaming.